So, hi Virgo. If you've come across me for the first time, my name is Claire, not Crystal, and everything I do is to help empower you on your twin flame journey, healing your own inner divine feminine energy, your own inner divine masculine, and helping you with you and your twin flame on your twin flame journey as well. So, I'm very tired because it's 11:15 here at night, and um, I've just done a very long one for Leo. I think it ends about an hour and 20 minutes. I think that's the longest one I've done, and I was like, typical Leo, hogging the limelight. But yeah, that was a lovely reading. So yeah, it was really lovely. It feels like somebody that liked to have a lot of fun is now just wanting a lot of peace and hoping that the other person wants the same. And with twin flames, they always do. So when both people are awake, I have to stress, I have to say that all the time. So let's just get straight into this. So if you're new as well, I always suggest, and it's not just so that people watch all my videos, like I swear to God, cross my heart and hope to die. I'm not just saying that, right? It's my feeling is the way that the guides and God and the divine great spirit speak through me. I mean, that's all the same thing, I just whatever you call yours. Um the messages really could be anywhere. And so now that we're halfway through, yay, Virgo is also the sixth house. So that's your everyday routine. That is your chop wood, carry water, because there's a card in that deck that says that. It's your everyday life. So whatever your job is, if you have a job, or you know what I mean, it's whatever your daily routine is, your ritual. Um so yeah, for those of you that might be, I don't know, in other circumstances or retired or whatever, it's just whatever you do every day. So whatever applies to anyone. Um, it's your health as well, your health and well-being. It's other things, but I'm tired. So what have we got then? What's overall theme for the feminine in this? So like I said, can make sense to absolutely anyone. So the sun. Oh my God. So the feminine is feeling really happy. So I'm feeling like this is a feminine that feels that there's a union coming in because it's got a wee man and a woman on the card. Also, if you're new, I'll channel it like the feminine is a female and the masculine's a male, but I know that feminine can also be a male and the divine masculine can also be a female. So just change it wherever it resonates. Or you could be same sex. But this has got a wee man and woman on it. So I really do feel this feminine's happy because she can send something really nearby. Oh look, wow, that's crazy. And then we've got the moon. So the sun and the moon is divine feminine is the moon, divine masculine is the sun. So I very much feel that, like, look, the feminine's all about the masculine because this is the feminine who's got the masculine card, and the masculine is all about the feminine. This card's actually got misinterpretation on it as well. So you see, there, and because it's the Pisces energy. So I do feel, and it's interesting, we just left Pisces moon as I was doing the Leo one. So I do feel there could have been a bit of miscommunication, misinterpretation of what people have meant in this at some point. But ultimately, the overall feeling is both people are about each other. So very lovey-dovey. I feel both people have had to be very resilient. Yeah, look, up to seven. And what? Look, they've had to be very resilient. This has been a long journey. This is what I tend to attract. So they're all coming out like that. So, but there's celebrations. So, and it's not a coincidence. Like I said, I've slept late, and then I've been looking after my nieces, and the only YouTube videos I had time to watch were my own to see, what to title them. But like what I did I just scrolled on my timeline, just to give my voice a break while I finished, like literally just 5 minutes, and I did see ones basically about like the hardship being over and generally just like the hard times being over and your ships coming in. And that is what I'm delighted to see seems to be coming in for a lot of people. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean, you know, the gift of your union is coming in for Christmas or even for New Year. But for some people, it really is, like from what I've been picking up on. Like it just is divine time for a lot of happiness. It feels like I just keep saying it just keeps feeling like Love Actually or like it feels like a film. Think about it. I keep saying it feels like Love Actually vibes and like When Harry Met Sally. Like I literally do feel there's going to be some quite dramatic things like that. Um So what else about where the overall theme, what else for the feminine? Passion, yeah. So this could also, you could be like a fire sign, you could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. You don't need to be though. You could just be like a really passionate woman. You could be quite sexual as well, like or you could just be really hot for your masculine. Or there could just be a power of something coming along in this union. But let's see. There's the spirit babies jumping into this again. Yeah, the masculine really wants to work together with the feminine, and they want recognition for the hard work they've put in as well. And but they have, they've had a lot of conflict around them. So the last one I didn't pick up on too much fuckery, but I feel that, with that Five of Swords coming out, I do feel that there has been a bit of conflict around the masculine. So let's see what that's about. So how did the feminine feel towards the masculine in the past? So if you're new to me, everything I do is channeling. So even when I chat, which I haven't done much on this because I just want to get through it, but so that's going to mean something. When I've said I just want to get through it, I just feel this is the masculine saying I just want to get through this. I just want to get my feminine. Like we saw, they're all about the feminine. The masculine's all about the feminine's all about the masculine. The masculine's all about their feminine. They've balanced their masculine and feminine. This is two people that just want to get to each other. And I do feel there is drama around the masculine that's kept them stuck in their head. I feel it could be something to do with the miscommunication, misunderstandings, but also just toxicity of others around them, something unrelated to the twin flame journey is. We'll see if it comes up, but in the past, how did the feminine see the masculine? Now, the past could be yesterday, it could be years ago. Let's see. Show the world the real you. So I feel when that comes out, it's like I feel okay. Oh, this is similar to the one I just done, but I mean it's because there's a similar theme on the twin flame. I feel the feminine felt like the masculine was always kind of being a bit fake in a way. Like it's not being. But that's just the way this feminine's saying it. Like, and when I say just one, it'll make sense to loads of people. But this feminine's higher self is like, I just knew that they had someone else underneath that mask that they play. So that's what I feel is feminine is saying. And I'll just click that away. And I'll just click that away. You know what I mean? And I feel like, because that's me talking about the last video that I've done, but I feel the feminine was like, but I'm just going to put aside my own thoughts because there's nothing I can do about it. If they want to act like that, they act like it. So it feels like that vibe again. Someone was acting quite materialistic, and this feminine was like, could see something else in them. Now, fuck, that's just jumped in again. It's easier being with someone. Look, it's easier being with someone from my world. So again, at some point, this feminine's like, when this masculine has been with someone else, the feminine has witnessed it and is like they're not even who I know them to be when they're with that person, or it doesn't seem like they are. Like, who even is this guy? Like, that's the vibe that I'm getting. Because I'm not even using that deck, and it jumped in the last one too. But anyway, in the past, what else did this feminine think about towards the masculine? Look, really Shrek, yeah, look. The time has come to clear your energy. So the feminine must have actually witnessed this masculine be with somebody that was quite fake or something that didn't bring out the best in them, and then they've also witnessed or heard about or known about some kind of breakup, and it does feel like it was some kind of Jezebel spirit that came and I'm not going to say took them away, but that is what they just said to me. So you could only take someone away. Well, I don't think this is the thing, like a friend said that to me once, right, that you can't take somebody away that doesn't want to be taken away. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. It depends what you mean by that. Like, I personally have very strong values. And like I've said before, like, I held myself back from even saying fucking happy birthday or Merry Christmas or Happy New Year from my divine masculine at certain points when I've either known there was someone else or sensed it, because it's just, I wouldn't want somebody doing that to me. So I wouldn't do it to other people, even if I don't know people in that. I mean, it's just not okay to do that. But I feel in the twin flame journey, you kind of have to bend the rules a little bit when it gets to certain points, because you need to speak your truth. And it's like, a friend of mine has said, like, all you're doing is saying happy birthday. Like, because at that point, I didn't actually even know if my twin flame was with someone, and I still don't know actually. That was years ago. But do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's But it's not that kind of vibe here. I'm getting the feeling that I get the feeling that whoever this is about in the past, right? It's not rare, but it's not really a lot of the people that I tend to attract. I feel that this feminine, well, oh, wait a minute, now they're showing me clairvoyantly someone I've worked with, yeah, who's got a Virgo placement. I feel that this feminine has been either in an actual relationship or exclusively sort of, again, different labels mean different things, but exclusively sort of sleeping with, spending a lot of time with the masculine. It would have been assumed that you both weren't sleeping with someone else, right? And then I feel somebody's come in, the woman in the red dress could be literal when I say that, has come in and tempted the masculine away. And that's why I feel the feminine's like, who even is this guy? Like, who's the person I've been spending time with? And now they're acting like that, right? Fucking hell. Okay, you'd think we're still on Leo. This is a bit dramatic, but right, let's see. So, but yeah, so there must be something about that, what I'm saying is that it's like, there must be something about well, it depends which way you look at it. There's either something about the feminine being the kind of person that would be similar to myself, like I don't care if I've got history with this person, I even feel that they love me too, or they've got strong feelings. If they're with someone else, then I'm not going to even speak to them because I just, yeah. And it's to get with twin flames specifically, it's because it's like, I've made that abundantly clear. Me and mine were not allowed by the divine to be in each other's lives if we weren't like together because there's just insane chemistry. Um, we're not meant to be friends. We're meant to be best friends and lovers together, or nothing, is my opinion on that. But again, I always unconditionally love him wherever he's at in his life. But and so it could be something like that, that the feminine had a lot of integrity in that way, but or still has it. But it's like it could also be just something about values and morals. What else did I say? But it could also be like the opposite. It could be like I feel like there's an energy, somebody that doesn't give a fuck. Because now they're showing me something. They're showing me something quite funny about like, we all know that type of girl that you just wouldn't leave alone. Why are they saying that to me? You wouldn't leave, the certain types of people or men that you just wouldn't leave alone with someone because basically like you don't trust them. So I feel it's like, but again, no, there's something about it takes two to tango. Because if you feel that way about someone in your life, that I wouldn't trust them leaving them alone with my boyfriend or my husband or something, or my wife or my girlfriend, then that you also mustn't trust your partner. Do you know what I mean? So maybe there's been alcohol involved or here or something, because I think that does dramatically change things. But anyway, oh God, don't tell me I'm fucking picking up on another one like what I picked up on with Gemini. Could do about that before I go to my bed. Anyway, I'll put that aside. What have we got here? How did the masculine in the past? So I feel that's like past ages ago or recent past, depends for different people. In the past, how did the masculine look at the feminine then? Are we going to get the real them or are we going to get the showy version? And I pull out Leo. Confidence is your key to success, but I feel that's I'm saying it's like the masculine saw the feminine as very confident and probably still does, but actually they're intimidated by it. So they overcompensated by being too in their ego, by being like Billy Big Balls or change it to the female equivalent, like and being really quite cocky and prideful and egotistical and therefore attracted some kind of temptation that was very similar. Yeah. Oh my God. Um and nothing will look at this, nothing will come of this situation. And I just feel like it wasn't worth it. Whoever it is that this masculine has got involved with, they're in deep regret about it now. But again, it's a lesson, this is the masculines really do get a hard time. Being confusing as well, even when you feel lost, there's always a way through the labyrinth. But like I said, because this is how the masculine feels towards the feminine, is what I said, but it's also the masculine was intimidated by the feminine's confidence. Again, remember I threw away that card when it kept coming out. But yeah, but also nothing came of the person in the past that they attracted. even when you feel lost, there's always a way out of the labyrinth. And the masculine felt really quite confused and lost, and I feel that feminine stole a lot of energy from them. Not the divine feminine, the feminine that they got involved with fucked them up. So, oh my god, let's see what comes out with other cards. I feel like I want how else did I pull one of these for how the no, wait a minute, I don't think I did. How did the feminine see the masculine in the past with these cards? Feminine and masculine. Divine soul, your divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. Oh my god, I'm mind blown. That completely is what I was feeling. So thank you to my guides. That is just backing up. Well, it's not backing up because they're talking through me anyway. It's yeah, superficiality. This is how the feminine looked at the masculine. So the feminine was like, who even is this guy? He's been really up himself. He's been rude. He's being like not how I met, not how I know him to be. Like, so maybe the masculine was even really not very nice, quite dismissive. It feels like ghosting. I haven't mentioned ghosting in any of the other ones really at all, I don't think. Not that I can remember. But there would have been ghosting though, because ghosting's always involved in twin flame journey, but this feels particularly bad. It feels like this guy was a total dick, actually. I have to be I'm sorry, I have to say it like that. I can feel the regret now, but oh dear. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. So how about the masculine towards the feminine in the past? So they thought they were confident and they were intimidated by the confidence, so they've therefore got with someone that was vibrating at a lower level. Probably good looking though, that's usually the way it goes, but not the nicest of people. Not all the time, but most of the time. Yeah, and now it's like they instantly felt quite a lot of regret actually, because we've got forgiving and learning. But this could be where they are, like this could be yesterday for someone. Do you mean they're in? That's what I kept feeling, regret. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Basically, this guy or woman, whoever is the divine masculine energy, they literally just want to let the past go. And they really, really want the forgiveness. Because that's my card where I'm always like, that's like the divine feminine's like, look, it's okay. It did hurt at the time, but I do forgive you. And they're like, oh, fucking hell. They ruined my life. That other person ruined my life. But this is worth waiting for, and I'm just so sorry for what I've put you through. Like this is such an intense connection. It scared me. I'm channeling the masculine now, and I'm sorry for lying and wearing a mask. But now I feel it's safe to love. And the truth is, I was just this past life connection is so intense. This is coming out a lot tonight. This is a theme. Yeah. Anyway, so right. Where is that deck? Where have I put it? Oh, here it is. Right. So this might sound really weird, but you know, I was like, where is that? And it's like again, this feels like what I just channeled for the other one. It's like this is another masculine that was like intended to come back to this connection. They didn't intend to live a lie for as long as what they have. This must be the collective theme today. The masculine's feeling like, and that's interesting because the shadow side of Pisces is lying and deception, confusion, illusion. And that's what I was channeling up until the moon moved into Aries not long ago. So I feel people are waking up from a bit of a nightmare, really. So presently, where's the feminine towards the masculine? Does she still look at him like that? Is this guy still with someone that's not? Is this guy with someone? Is this woman, whoever, you know, I say guy, but it could be a woman, but is this masculine still with someone? How's the feminine presently feeling about the situation or looking at the masculine? Release the past and change. I feel this feminine doesn't, I feel that this feminine doesn't really know actually, but I feel this feminine's determined in the present moment to release the past. Definitely release the past where you or they might have settled for less than what they deserve, breadcrumbs, or hanging around waiting for somebody to leave. You should never hang around waiting for someone to leave someone. It really depends on the unique situations, but it's like this feminine's just not holding herself back. And there could be some kind of unexpected help coming in, or this could be the masculine coming in wanting to give equally because it's the Six of Pentacles. But because of that, it's like someone handing, I said handing me. Is this for me as well? But it's like, it's like, yeah, someone's handing someone money there. So, right. So, right. So where's the masculine presently to work? So the feminine's, that's a death card. The feminine's going through some sort of rebirth. And yeah, the masculine. The masculine's feeling victorious. Is the masculine feeling victorious about coming in for union? Like, have they released the path coming in for union? Yeah, I've got the Nine of Swords in reverse, stress, anxiety. This masculine's been really put a period of stress, worry, anxiety, which I feel was caused by whoever they've released, whether it was recently or in the past. What else? Yeah, look, this is again, it's like they're very nostalgic and reflecting on, is that the Hierophant? I'm like, what even? Yeah, so they might have even if that's the Hierophant, they might have even been getting counseling. I feel this masculine might have been getting counseling because this is like, I feel they're putting some kind of anxiety behind them. And I feel there's a lot of stress from whatever they've been in previously. And I feel they have been getting some kind of counsellor. I mean, I feel they're coming into their wise counsellor self. And look, they're coming into balance and harmony because we've got the Temperance. And now they're feeling victorious. Yeah, look, change in action. And now they're preparing to come in hoping for a victory. And I feel that they could be having like some change of career or coming into some kind of money. But they have been going in for wisdom and solitude, and oh my God, and they've got the Four of Swords. So this is a masculine that really has went in a very dark place of recovery and retreat, exhausted, healing after whatever they were involved in before. And again, it's like soulmate decisions and lovers. There was a decision between two at one point, but now they don't want to hold back. And yeah, they want to come in for a loving union and teamwork. And remember, although it took a few cards to get to it, I was like, are they coming in for a union? And it's like, yeah, they absolutely are coming in. I love that card too. They're coming in for a union. And I said, oh my God, that's beautiful. This needs to be look, they're coming in for a union and a second chance after a betrayal. So I'm getting the feeling that like this, so the one from the last night, it felt like the masculine, yeah, may have been betrayed by whatever they've got involved, whoever they've got involved with before, whether it's one or a few people. But I also felt like the masculine betrayed the feminine at some point. And you can only betray someone if it's like you cross a line somewhere. So, and that's what it felt like with the other one. But like, which is what, just out of respect and values, right? That's what I feel. But it's something that's going to hurt the feminine anyway. But this feels like this masculine's coming in. Like, this feels like the masculine. Yeah, I suppose it is like betrayal too, because the masculine did turn their back on the feminine and chose someone else, or just chose lots of other women, change it to sex where it's relevant. But it's like they've then been burned because this is a betrayal card. They've also then equally, it's like karma slapped them in the face, and I feel they've been betrayed by whoever they've got involved with, however that goes down, whether it's cheating or lying or not being who they say they are. And now this masculine wants a second chance with the feminine. So I'll use that as a thumbnail. So that's again what we're working with here. And right, so the hidden influences. And so I've not been sitting here that long, but I feel this masculine could have quite a lot of back pain associated with Kundalini awakening. So yeah, I really do feel, that's the case. So I'm sending healing to whoever wants to receive that, wherever that's relevant. If you've not heard my story on that, I had a spontaneous Kundalini awakening, which is very rare. I've never heard anyone else claim that. I had to Google it, like you wouldn't believe. And it was just basically where the energy, yeah, shot up over 36 hours. And I was always super psychic from a kid, but I was even more super psychic after that, and it was absolute agony. I also had I had loads of unusual things happen during my dark night. So I had a massive pain in my rib that was like agony, and the doctor could see it was in agony. But when they checked me over, the way they check people over, they're like, "There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. Your breathing's fine." Blah blah blah. But to me, it didn't feel like that. It felt like I couldn't breathe. It felt agony. So this is ascension, you know what I mean? And this is how you know. I was quite lucky with the doctor that I had because they were standing in for someone. They were a locum doctor. I think she was Spanish. I can't remember, Spanish or Italian, but she knew her stuff because she was like, you know, are you spiritual? And I was like, well, yeah, I'm a medium and a shaman and everything. She was like, well, um, I think you know, you're gonna have to breathe through this. You're gonna have to meditate. So I don't know, I was a bit worrying I'm talking about this, but this is the house of health. So if there's anyone masculine or feminine having quite weird health stuff that the doctors aren't working out, which that's not a coincidence. I actually just was talking with one of my soul fam clients through email, and one of her, now I get this quite a lot, right? Because I'm a child healer too, and I'm just really close with all my clients. Um, Someone had emailed me just to say that their child wasn't well. So you know, I'd done my usual, I sort of lit a candle and I was sending a bit of healing. I was doing a video anyway, so I always generate the healing. And I didn't feel it was, you know, I felt it was going to be fine. And then I quickly got an email not long back, and you know, when they'd been checked over at the hospital, you know, it's subsided, but so there could be something here going on where hopefully, like, I mean, hopefully it's not anyone, but I'm hoping it's not a child that's not well or something. But it's like I feel somebody, divine feminine, divine masculine, is like some kind of pain to do ascension is a bit of a mystery, or it's, you know, so because I've not spoken about that for no reason. So yeah, trust yourself, you know what I mean? And if you're needing a bit of support there, again, it's like if the doctors and the nurses and all that aren't working out, it's you need to go to a shaman. And hello there, that's what I am. But it's normally energy that's need, you know, energy work that's needed, and not like pills and all that. There's a place for all of that stuff, but half the time people don't even need that. If they just went and got energy healing, it would have sorted it. So I've literally done energy healing on people, or even just prayed for people, and things have happened really quick, and they've not needed surgery, they've not needed uh ambulance, they've not, you name it. So things can turn around really pretty quickly. Um and that's why actually, now that reminds me, I did say I wanted to have a set day where um I have something that's focused on like a prayer circle, because I did have a prayer circle when I had my membership before, and I was going to do it on the Ko-fi, but I do so I'll maybe have a wee think about that over the Christmas period there. But like you said, I always say that, but every time I'm doing every time I'm doing a live, it's a giant prayer circle. But yeah, anyway, so praying works is the point. So what's the hidden influences around the feminine? Toil and labour, it's been difficult. So I really do feel it's what's been difficult for this feminine is, oh my God, I was shit. Oh my God, I'm so freaked out. How's that for confirmation? Bad health. Oh God, I've got absolute chills. Right, so there's two things. Somebody, I keep getting that because it's the 31, and I don't always say that, but it's like I feel it could be literally this feminine because I'm on the feminine bit, or it could be the masculine because this is also the masculine's feelings when I say the feminine bit. But somebody might not be well that's going to resonate with this around the, you know, the Hogmanay New Year period. But that's not going to resonate for everyone, but or they could just be really stressed out. But I again, it's not a coincidence. I just spoke about all that ascension stuff, and then we get that. But I really do feel as well the other message here is, now this is very specific, but the ages of 38 and 39. Now this is what I mean. I attract because, again, I only believe so far in the law of attraction, but I do. There is something in it to a certain extent, because literally by my analytics, like people that I attract tend to be, it says between 35 and 45, but I kind of feel like from gauging by when I speak to people through email and Zooms and on the lives, it's like quite a lot of people are like literally my age. So like either 39, around 40, or like, you know, 37, 30, all that. And I'm being told that this feminine, the ages of 38 and 39, were really difficult. Now that 100% the case for me. Um, this has been one of the weirdest years of my life and also the worst, but also a huge time of growth, for one reason or another. But and the but it's also the thing is it's growth because it's like I've grown from a lot of difficult lessons and I've just been very tired a lot of the year. But actually, this is what I mean. Although I'm quite like literally quite tired now, I felt like I only just got my energy back the other week, and I feel like if I rest properly over Christmas, I'm really excited for 2024. Like I really do feel I'm not kidding, I really do feel it's going to be the best year of my life. I've always, for some reason, wanted to be 40. Like it just, and I feel it's for a lot of reasons, but. Oh my God, maybe I shouldn't talk about this. I feel like I'm going to get upset. Like, what I was about to say is like, there's a few things that were good about this year, but the biggest thing has been here. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and I remember what's just flashing up in my mind there is I remember, oh, I know where they're going with this because I had this thought before I came on. I remember somebody once said to me not that long ago, like a friend of mine was like, whenever I ask like how you are and what's going on with you, like all you talk about is your work, right? And I was getting a little bit triggered by it, right? Like, because it was said in a bit of a nippy way, but anyway, like, it's fine because I did sort of say, like, we spoke about it and but it's the point is I was like, yeah, well, you know what I mean? You've got kids and a family, and I haven't, and my work is my life. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I've said before, like when I'm channeling things about workaholic, I can spot when someone's a workaholic and I help workaholics all the time, but don't think that I don't notice like how much I love my work. And when you love your work, that can be a bit dangerous. But it's mine's isn't again, you know what I mean? Mine's isn't the way of other people, is it? Like I'm not working to bring in all the money all the time because majority of the time my work isn't bringing in money. Do you know what I mean? It actually just brings a lot of joy to my life and I bring a lot of joy and healing and I actually bring a lot of money to other people's life, ironically, because miracles happen around me. Miracles happen through me. Um, but um, you still need to rest and stuff. So basically, what they're saying to me is, it's like I feel with me saying all of that, I feel the feminine is in a bit of a similar energy here. Like I feel it's been quite difficult. Something's been like dragging yourself up a hill, and now they're giving me a different spin on it. Like something's been very difficult, but like so they're just saying talk about me again there. So yeah, like you said, 30 and this year have been very difficult for me because actually, yeah, the people around me, like community can be friends, family, you know what I mean? Like my friendship groups, circles changed so dramatically. Um when I turned, wait a minute, I always get mixed up. Yeah, 37. Like so from 37, um to 37, 38, those whole years were like so crazy. Like everything just changed so much, but it was all meant to be. And so I feel that a lot of you resonate with that too. Um, and then even like, yeah, and this year's been a bit quieter for that. That had all sort of dissipated really, but it was just I've been in a lot of hermit mode. Like, but ironically, I've been in a lot in hermit mode and still actually, yeah, I've been in a lot of my own difficulty, but still managing to help a whole community of people. Like now it's nearly 7-7. Let's check actually. I haven't checked again since I've been doing this. Oh my God, no, actually, maybe this isn't a good idea. I'm gonna start crying if it is. 772. I'm refresh. I knew it. Look. Fucking hell, sorry to be so dramatic, but look, I'm gonna do my wee because I'm just that's all I wanted. I wanted to get the screenshot. And what would have even been funnier, right, is what would have been even funnier is if I'd looked at 11:44, but it's 11:49. I can't believe that. Fuck. I actually do just need a minute. This is a really good example of what I was talking about with manifestation. I've saw that, like I've saw it in a dream and I've saw it in a vision. That's how I knew I was going to get to 777 before Christmas. And even if it was on Christmas Day, that would be magical too. And my light, oh my God, my lights just started like changing the. I normally just have them still, but I've put it on the setting that they change about. So there you go, change is coming about because I don't know if I really like it. It's because I haven't been looking at it much, but it normally gives me a headache. It's probably my ADHD, but that means so much more than just reaching 777. Like it just feels like it means a lot more than that anyway. Oh fuck. See, now I can stop working so hard because I'm just so happy that I've reached that. Yeah, before I get ill. So oh God, right. So take a breath. So what so no, just before I move on though, just like thank you so much to everybody that's felt that you like what I shared enough to subscribe, whatever you get from it. And I'm really proud of all of you, of the people that talk. Obviously, I'm proud of the people that don't talk too, but people that interact a lot. I've saw how much you've all grown and shared more yourself and been seen and um yeah, and just, onwards, like who knows how many more subscribers we'll have by the time it reaches like, next year, but that just feels so symbolic of a lot more for me. And that's just so magical because it just said 772. And I don't know why actually, because that must have been because I hadn't refreshed the studio, but I did see that I only needed two more. It was at 775. But that was I'm glad that's on this because that feels really magical because like I could have came off that and it was past 777, I would have been gutted. I wonder, see, nobody else must have noticed yet either because see, that's so meant to be that they made me catch that. They reminded me. Anyway, I can't see. I better put my glasses back on. Right, so, but when I say I can't see, that must, oh my God, it's 37 minutes. I feel what they're saying is, so you couldn't, so because I'm still in the feminine bit, you couldn't see something. You couldn't see through the people around you that you needed to until you got to the ages of about 37, 38, because it just turned 38. But I feel this is for the masculine too, so let's get into this. But why I was saying, I knew they started getting me to talk about loving your work and workaholic and stuff. Because remember, I had a bit of a breakdown and a breakthrough, because that's normally with a breakdown and breakthrough. That's what I always say, your dark night of soul is fucking hell, but then it reaches you after that, you get that your life just gets, well, it depends how you look at it. It gets amazing, but I still rough times. But like I just said, like I've had a really confusing, horrible year in many, many ways. A lot of health stuff as well, and this is the house of health. But what's brought me a lot of joy is like supporting all of yous and the support that I've had back and just it's really given me a lot to focus on and it really does mean a lot to me and I'm just really grateful and also what I was remembering though before I came on this and they said it was going to be a part of this reading was, and it's not a coincidence I'm saying this actually, because Virgo is about being of service to others. It is about hard work. Like Virgos work very hard, very diligently. That's, it's very humble and humility and stuff. And my Aries sun is in the house of Virgo, so that's probably why more of my stuff's coming out. Although I do channel about my own stuff a lot because it's how they use me, but more so in this one than the last one I just done. Um, it's like sometimes you don't know where to stop, with Virgo placements. Like you just want to help everyone and it's about healing as well, actually. I never said that. So, obviously with my son in the house of Virgo, I'm meant to be of service, healing people, helping people, supporting them. But you've got to make sure you're supported back as well. It's got to be, you know, it's got to, yeah, be reciprocal. Well, it depends, you know what I mean? Because again, a lot of my work is like just giving with an open heart and knowing I'll be rewarded and not always with money. Like nice things will happen to you, amazing things will happen. But it's something that was said to me, and I'm just trying to think. It was, I think it was actually 3 years ago, but I'll never forget it because all readings are timeless. Someone was reading my tarot, and they said to me, like, be very careful that when someone is moving towards you romantically, who I don't think that was just some random, just be very careful that you're not too busy. Like, make sure that you're not overworking and using that as an excuse not to slow down to like meet up. And I was like, listen, if that is who I think it is about, there's absolutely no fucking danger. There's no chance of that happening. And what I'm just realizing is, when I was, and I did repeat this story on a live stream, but it was the live streams that are like sometimes 4, 5, 6 hours long. And there's every chance that my divine masculine never saw it at the time. And he might not have even known I was doing this, right? And it's kind of like, but yeah, I did say that it's like, I was like, I'm just telling you right now, and at the time I was quite busy when I was saying this in the live stream last Christmas. Would it have been Christmas I was doing that or whatever? I was just kind of like, I can tell you right now that if my divine masculine got in touch and I was busy, like I turn my phone off when I'm doing a live Zoom with someone, but you know what I mean? I keep my phone on silent most of the time when I'm recording videos and that. So basically what I'm saying is whether it was my divine masculine or anybody important to me around me that's contacting me, it's never going to be a big deal because any interruption, like, I mean, you've seen all the time, like the Amazon come to the door, or sometimes people ring my bell and it's not even for me and it's for other people. That's annoying, but it's always meant to be. So what my point was, even when I'm busy with work, now usually I'm just filming something or obviously it's a bit different when it's a live stream, but it's like, but the thing is, it's like, I would never be so busy that I wouldn't like respond to my own twin flame. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that goes out fucking saying. So but I'm not just saying about me. That must they just sort of gave me that memory of I was like I took it on board, but I was like that's not going to happen. But I kind of do get what it means. You know what I mean? Because I am uh, always busy doing something to do my work. You know what I mean? Other than the weekends. And my Monday for part of the day when I do this. So anyway, whatever that means. So, but God, that was quite cathartic. So let's get back to this. But that just shows you, like I said, that was like, and I'll never forget that because it was actually somebody that doesn't, tarot isn't really the thing that they do, you know what I mean? Like they didn't do it all the time, so it was like very just kind of off the cuff and intuitive. But I'll never forget, it was the crystal unicorn cards, which I've tried to get, right? You can get like you can get the knockoff versions that you get for really cheap on eBay or something. I might just cave in and get that, but I really like those cards, but they're quite hard to get. So I might actually look again now that I'm remembering that. But yeah, I think it was the 10 of Wands. So it was but it was for me. It was like, yeah, you might be sort of overworking. So it's quite funny. So I do, and I can sort of see what that would mean for me. So it's important to slow down. And also, oh shit, that was the epiphany that I had when I was doing the challenge, was I'd realised that, oh, like because I'm like that, and I like it, so okay, I have to talk about me for this, but this could go for all twin flames. Like because I'm like that, it does mean that whoever's my twin flame, they will have a tendency to overwork as well. You know what I mean, or keep themselves busy. So very interesting. Right, okay, so anyway, talking of divine masculines, what is this divine masculine? What do we need to know? Right, so there's something about a marriage or a union. So I'm going to need some more. Yeah, I was asking like, is that like, is this masculine involved? Because I've actually forgot the story because I went on that. But what was it again? This masculine. No, it could have been that. It still could be for some people because that was the masculine that was living a bit of lie. So yeah, this masculine could have been like in an actual marriage or a long-term relationship and they're coming out of it. But I more feel this masculine wants a union. Yeah, this one masculine wants a union with the feminine. They've come into some kind of great fortune. Yeah, some kind of unexpected income. And they want to come in with some sort of gift. And like I always say about that, the gift could be here I am. But quite simple. And oh my God, child, right? So I think that was actually in the what? Oh God, what the hell's this? Right, so child and despair. So whatever that's going to mean to anyone, but that could have something, and then there's occupation and wealthy man. So this, yeah, this man could be working really hard for a child or children, and there could have been something that has caused some sort of distress. It could be something to do with anything related to that, but it could also be like distressed over a union. And that's what I mean by, you know what I mean? It's like, um, it isn't always like other romantic situations, is it? It's like when people have got children and that, it's like the children come first. So, but yeah, I feel there's some sort of message coming forward anyway. There's a message of change coming forward. Look, that's the feminine being like, oh my God, it's my masculine. I better put down what I'm doing. And it's like, look, she's been overworking and she's like, fucking hell, drop everything I'm doing. But when I say drop it, it's kind of like, yeah, don't drop everything you're doing. Like I'm saying, like I'm not that bloody like, oh, look, what, you know, it's like, I live my life, I help people, I turn my phone off when I'm doing a Zoom session. But what I said is like anything else, like anything else. Um, and then I Won't Let You Go is the song that's on the Spotify. Um, yeah, anything else can be worked around is basically what I'm saying. So, right, so and it's not just, I'm not just saying that because it's like, oh, because I feel mad, my divine masculine's an intelligent man. Like he would know that certain times of the night and whatever, or choose a weekend. It's not really fucking rocket science, is it? But I feel they're getting me to say that because it's like just watch how much you're keeping busy or working. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's why I have my weekends and I have my Mondays to myself. But even with that, like sometimes I'm tempted and I do still work at the week, I'll still film a video or whatever on a Saturday. I think, oh, it's fine, you know what I mean? I love what I do. But actually it's the point that you need to slow down. And if you don't slow down, your masculine won't slow down. And I did have that epiphany, like I said, this time last year, or maybe it was even 2 years ago. But there's just something about that. So there's something about what was said to me a few years ago, and that's a message that other people need to hear. Don't be, make sure you're not using work as an excuse to run away or something. I don't know. Um, Masculine or feminine. Right, sweetie card. So this might tell us some more. What's the feminine's advice for this? That little voice inside you, listen to that shit. You've got a feeling you just can't shake. So there's something that the feminine can intuitively sense. And now I want to go to this deck. So what is that about? Is this about the feminine can sense that the masculine's incoming, or is it like the feminine can sense the masculine's still involved with someone? What is it? Oh my God. I was pretending to be someone else, but that fits with what I've already channeled. The feminine felt like the masculine was pretending to be someone else. Um, and I get emotional when I think about you. And I feel like, because this is feminine, like this is normally a masculine tone of feminine, but I feel this is feminine, like does get emotional when they think of their masculine. And you're the first thing on my mind when I wake up in the morning. Um, and yeah, right, okay, so yeah, so they just wanted to add a little bit to that. And then the masculine, oh, 3 cards have come out. Oh my God, take a fucking trip. Was this? Oh no, that was the one before. The one before is going on excursions. Take a fucking trip, go see some shit, do some new things, talk to people cooler than you. I feel that masculine's been in a dark night of soul after awakening. They might have come into some kind of money though. I've already said that with the kipper. Make it rain. Yeah, they've been working hard, or it's coming into some kind of unexpected income. And it might be through their talent, or they've got ideas for making money. Something like that. This might be the masculines that are getting downloads about changing a profession. Your talent is fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice, just don't use it for dumb shit. Yeah, it might be about like, I don't know, being a speaker or something like that. And they're also very emotional too. Get the ugly cry on, let that shit go, your soul will thank you. You need a good fucking cry. That came out for the last one too. Again, this is a masculine waking up. After going through, oh yeah, this is the one where it's like release your ex, a difficult time. Okay, so right, so right, these ones now. So let's do a wee bit more of, is there any fuckery around Is there any fuckery around the feminine? I gave in to temptation. That doesn't feel like it's for the feminine. It feels like the fuckery is knowing that the masculine gave in to temptation. Because remember the temptation card out before. So that's the fuckery around the feminine. Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Unhealthy habits and behaviours. So it just feels like there's a lot of the pain for the feminine has been knowing that the masculine has deep feelings, but also feeling like the masculine was pushing them down. So therefore, there was a lot of self-sabotage. Also, the feminine could be. They're saying to me the feminine. This is quite specific, but the feminine, because this is the house of the health, but this could be for anyone. Remember, I feel the feminine gives into temptation through something to do with food. So the feminine could like emotionally eat, like go through periods of I don't know, just eating junk food or takeaways or whatever, um, or some other habit that's not good for you. Um, and yeah, the masculine keeps an eye on the feminine, and I check on you from afar. That said, and what is and that's so funny because that's a hidden influence. So it's like it's not known, but the feminine knows it, can feel it because you can feel it if it's your own masculine. So the masculine fuckery around the masculine. It's not exactly fuckery, but the masculines, will you give me a second chance? So it doesn't feel like there's as much, but we'll just see. I think it's behind the masculine and they just want to come forward for a second chance and because they feel empty without you. So I don't want to start crying again here because I just had my own emotional moment. You'd think it was still the Pisces moon, but I bet you that's because the moon is it's because I know that the moon is 0 degrees Aries, and that just I'm just cheesing. I'm just absolutely cheesing that it's at 777. Obstacles. So there might be some sort of obstacle that's still in the way of the masculine coming forward, but I feel like it might be their own fear. Oh my God, it's on the back again. Yeah, look, I told you it was a masculine. Look, I gave in to temptation. So I think it's just the fear and the regret of, I don't know, not being forgiven or something like that. So what should be done then? What should be done? What should be done by the feminine? Is it going to be another wait or contemplation? Kind of healing heart. You're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. Now, isn't that just amazing, amazing confirmation of why they made me talk about myself a wee bit more there? And you actually saw how much. I mean, I'll watch it when I came back, but I felt the love pouring out of me. Like, it's like I just poured a lot of love and a lot of my energy into this. And that's, I'm really appreciative of, the people that are around all the time that say things like that to me, but particularly some of the new people that have subscribed as well, had like made comments like that. And that just, that just felt really special because for somebody to be able to recognize that as soon as they've come across me, like that means a lot to me because I do put a lot in. And anybody that does something like this does a lot, but I mean, I really do give it my all. And too much at times, like what I've just spoke about. Like, I need to remember to pull back from myself, and that's why I do have, like, I created that rule quite some time ago and I stuck by it. Like I said, just because I had a few different things, like just to deal with myself. Um, but yeah, so this feels like it's one for the healers actually, like with me going on about so much of that. You're a powerful healer, keep up the great work. So yeah, just keep up the great work, powerful healers out there, whoever resonates with this. Um, and what else was I gonna um what else do I do for that? Wisdom of the Oracle. Right, and on the bottom here as well, we've got father healing. So I feel like, look, that is about don't be too much in your masculine, overworking. I see, like, don't be too overworking with your work if you're a healer. Um, your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. So that might be specific to people too, but it is also, you know, because it's what should be done, and the masculine energy is about doing and taking action. It's like, I feel there's just something here about slowing down and being in your feminine. Because if you're always in your masculine, when does your masculine get to be in their masculine? You know what I mean? Like the masculine, when they're awakened, they want to do stuff for you. They want to look after you. They want to protect you. And I know, I hear you. You might be like, well, mine doesn't want to protect me, they don't want to look after me, they don't want anything to do with me, you know what I mean? But it's kind of like, when a masculine awakens, I can assure you it's very different. So from all the people that I've helped over the years. So what else should be done by the feminine? Are we going to get yin? Oh my, what is going on tonight? I'm getting chills. Milk and honey. Milk and fucking honey when we reach 777. And the other funny thing is, 777, right, is the reason why I love that number. Again, it's not like my favourite number in, and it was just the next goal, but I do like the 777 because it's like the crown chakra and it's very high vibrational. And but also it's funny because in Friends, you know, when Monica's like 777, it's like, you know, she's talking about sex. It's quite funny. And that's what just popped into my mind. And it's like, that's what that card's about, milk and honey. It's about union. So I feel the powerful healing work that this, all the healers that resonate with this have done for not only other people, but how you've healed and balanced your own energy. It's bringing in union. It is bringing in union. So just let go of the timing. Don't focus and expect it to be at Christmas and New Year and stuff. Because like we saw here, like I very much feel with whoever's resonating for this, the masculine's exhausted from previous connections and things that have went on, and they might be taking a bit of time to heal from the burnout and exhaustion and that, but they're coming in hot whenever that is. Look, time to go. Like it's yeah, 4 and 5 is 9. It's an ending for like, yeah. So the masculines wanting to come in with their message when me being guided to that. So what's the masculine guided to do then? Let's see, this will be funny. Helpful person, someone wants to help you, think of whom that might be and initiate contact. The masculine, this card is always one of my indications that like someone you know, needs to reach out to me specifically. Like there must be a soul contract where I can help you someone, or like I always say, I don't, there's only, it's just with this deck, there's 2 cards that mean that in this particular deck, whereas otherwise I always just say initiate contact with anyone that you feel could help you in the area you need help with, whether that be me or anyone, healers, or you know, you might need a lawyer for something. And I remember helping one of my last clients with that. You know, there was things she needed legal help with, and I was like, look, my area of expertise is this, and I helped her with what she needed help with, and you know, and actually, yeah, loads of support. And actually, by the way, can I just say, you'll know who that is if that's you. Please, dear God, can you please email me, because I really want to know how you're doing. So it's like, but because like I said, I know my emails get full in that, but like I said, it's like, yeah, I haven't had a response, so I just I worry. So yeah, get back to me. But anyway, but the point is, I feel that this masculine wants the help from the feminine. So where the masculine, I feel, would have been pushing the love away and not wanting the support and like, look, I could do it myself, or I feel it was kind of like, I don't want anything to do with you, that kind of vibe. I feel they are now like guided to come and initiate contact. What's on the bottom? Oh my God, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. I've just said that. Look, that's the other card I meant. Oh, this is really strong that we got powerful healer, which by the way is on the bottom again for the masculine. So basically, this is 2 powerful healers. This is 2 twin flames that are very powerful healers in their own right. Now, that doesn't mean that the masculine's like, say me, for example, like me being a shaman and a medium and a hypnotherapist, all these different things, a counselor, it doesn't mean that that's what my masculine is, right? Now, if he wants to do all of that, he absolutely could, right? But I'm not going to speak for it. Well, anyway, I'm not going to speak for him, but it's kind of like, it's that they've got some really amazing skills in their own right, and they've got a healing energy about them, whether they realise that or not. But this is basically whoever this resonates with is 2 powerful twin flames, and the masculine also has your personal power increases as you give any father related issues to heaven. So it feels like the masculine's been overworking as well. But this is really strong because this is my 2 cards about that somebody needs to book a session with me. So either somebody watching this, a divine feminine or a divine masculine, does need to book a session with me. Like I said, I've got free discovery calls where you can ask about how I work with people in the sessions before you book a session to get to know me. But yeah, somebody really does need to consult an expert about something. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise about this area. So take that on board. That's for divine masculine. And what else does a masculine need to do? It's time to go, going to cut to the sea. There it is again. So this could be literally something about going somewhere nearby the sea. Or it's like perhaps somebody lives near the sea. Or this could be about holidays or something. Or it's like or there's a lot about holidays coming through. I suppose it's because like a lot of people refer to Christmas and that as the holidays. I don't know. That's not really something that I say. It's not really what British people say actually. It's more like we just say Christmas and Hogmanay, do you know what I mean? But or I do anyway. But this is the masculine needs to get in their feelings as well. And the full moon in Cancer is going to do, yeah, look, it is that. It's more, so it's whatever. It could be for a few select people, it's something about going near water to, I don't know, to collect your thoughts, or the feminine could live near water, or the masculine could live near water. But it's like, it's to get out your head. So it's get in your feelings and get out your head. The masculine's been living too in their head, overworking, busy, keeping themselves busy. And it's like now get into your heart, it misses you. And come to the edge. Come to the edge. As in, take action towards your feminine and you're going to be blessed. It's time to go. And I did say that. I felt it was going to come out. It's time to go. It's time to stop watching. Spirit's going to give you a leg up. It's time. TikTok. It's time to move forward with your loyal heart. Yeah. Beautiful. Right. Let's just shuffle these because that's where I got that from. It's time to get out your heart. It misses you. Do we need something else from this for the masculine? Oh, look, it's not, but it does kind of, it's, look. Oh, both of these. Look at this. Oh my god, it is that one. Oh my god, they're freaking me out. It's that fucking card. I knew it. So get into your heart, it misses you. Get the fuck out your head. And I've just put it in the same place that that thinker card was. And don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky lying bastards. So this masculine's in a bit of an Eight of Swords energy that, like, you know, scared to come forward. But it's absolutely going to be, you're going to be received well, basically, when you move forward. Is there anything this masculine wants to say? And then I'll move on to the Ascension, and then I'm nearly finished, and then I'm gonna watch a wee bit of TV because I feel wide awake now after this. I'm thinking about making you an offer. Oh my god, there's always a reason. See, I mean, I've already done these cards. I feel, I don't remember. I don't think I have used all. No, I haven't used a lot of the other. Well, it's meant what it's meant to be, but yeah, that's just to really emphasize that this masculine's deep in thought. And I pushed you away because I was scared. And I feel, oh God, this is what I've been saying throughout the whole thing. I feel so much regret for everything I've said and done. But I am taking responsibility for my mistakes and I miss you. So that's now come out on both of them, hasn't it? Or has that come out twice on the same one? Will you forgive me? Well, yes, masculine, whoever this connects with, this feminine is going to forgive you. And I can picture a life with you. So the masculine can picture a life for the feminine can picture a life for the masculine. You just both need to get out your head and into your heart. I'm going to call this something like two powerful healers or something like that. Right, so what else does masculine want to say? Oh, I'm totally obsessed with you. Please be mine. Look. And I can't, oh shit, look at this, how weird this is. Right, so this is what they're saying. Someone's went from this to this. Someone's went from like making out like they didn't care. And this card feels a bit gaslighty to me. This could have even been like someone's gaslit someone. Like you said, it's not great, but it usually comes from other people doing that around them. But yeah, now they're like, you know, they're coming in like when they get over that fear, they're coming in and they feel very, very strongly. Okay, so where is the feminine at and the physical on this ascension? Is it going to be the lovey-dovey twin flame card? They're all twin flame cards, but like, yes, of course it is. This feminine, look, this feels right. Like, this feels like this, whoever the masculines are that are going to connect with this, that this feels like they need encouragement to get out their head and into their heart and go for it. And if you remember, the edge card came out in the shorts that I done earlier too for today, but it can be timeless. But it's like, look, this feminine's like this is where they're at in the ascension process, like ready to receive their masculine, feeling a lot of love, compassion, higher heart opening. That's the one I pulled on the shorts too. So, and the masculine towards the feminine, the physical is blossoming one with self. And that's why the feminine can feel them coming in. Oh my god, it's the fucking same card stuff. This is in the air with Aries moon. It's in the air with the Aries moon. Now, it doesn't mean that things are going to happen literally within the Aries moon over the next couple of days, but it could for some people. It's in the air. Look, and this card says everything is possible. Twin flame, everything is possible. This masculine's been blossoming with self, still blossoming with self. It never stops, and everything's possible. And they're hyping themselves up. You can do it. Remember your identity. Dropping the mask, and that's what this whole thing's been about. Somebody was wearing a mask. Wow, okay, so. But remember what I always say, like, if the masculine was wearing a mask, it means that the feminine was doing that at some point as well until you weren't. And I think you can do that in very different ways. Like I know personally for me, because they made me speak about me before this, they're saying it to me again. It's like, I didn't know that he was my twin flame, and I just used to act very like, well, I always just say I couldn't pull a very good game face. Like, so although I know that when I put my boundaries up, just basically about not casually sleeping together anymore because I liked them more than that, like, because we weren't good at talk, well, we just weren't good at talking about anything. We just weren't good at talking to each other very seriously at all, unless it was like just chilling out the next day, hungover talking. That was when we were the mask would drop a little bit, and we'd have some deep chats and that every now and again. But it was like, I do think it's like that. It would have been confusing for us both at certain points. But like you said, I never go any deeper than that because it's not. It just feels like I know why I always keep my guard up, because I'm very much the case of my masculine didn't give any indications of ever wanting anything serious. Quite the opposite. I knew he liked me a lot and could feel that he would want something in the future, but. And then anyway, by then I knew it was a twin flame journey, and I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be an interesting ride. And it still is. It still is. But my soul chose it, and I'm laughing and I'm crying at my community on here, and I'm happy, and yeah. So, and I've still got an open and loving heart, and my door is always open to my masculine. Let's see if that comes out, that card. Oh shit, wait a minute. That's what we've not done. How weird is that? Well, this feminine's quite mysterious. If that my door is always open card comes out, I'm going to scream. I'm so excited to learn and grow together in this connection. That's what I said, masculine. The feminine is keen. I've never gave up. Hope you would remember us. Well, that is fucking beautiful with everything I've been saying. Why would you? If you've come this far, why would you? Do you know what I mean? You're so hot, you make me smile every time I think of you or hear your name. That's one of the cringe ones. And I see and hear your name everywhere. So perhaps this feminine has literally been seeing their twin flame's name more so than usual. But maybe you just see their name all the time. Like, actually, one thing that's been happening to me is it's really quite funny. I mean, like I said, this has been happening to me the whole fucking time, like well over 10 years now. But I keep seeing this van, like, and it's not yeah, it's not the whole surname, but it's part of it basically, and it's just really funny because it seems to be following me everywhere, and I'd never saw it before. Like it's just like, but it's like it happened one day when I went in my kitchen, like this van with like the words like right in your face, like obviously so that people can see it. I don't even know what it's for, but it's like it was right as I was half asleep, and I was like, right, okay, I get it, like just open my eyes and that basically see that out my window. And then another time I was closing my curtains in my living room in the same van, and then another time it was part of just yeah. So these are the things that I mean, you've probably this if you're on the twin flame journey, but um, I mean, I've told that story before about there was a dog chasing me on the beach one day, and the owner was like, "Oh, sorry, they don't usually do this." The dog just really seemed to love me, and of course, the dog was a significant name. Right, so we are a power couple and I'm proud to be yours. Oh, it's the cringe one, but oh my god, that actually fits with the two powerful healer things. I might write something about a power couple or I love and accept you just as you are. Oh look, your career is going to change for the better. Be excited. That fits with the other ones. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I've never pulled this one before. You're the only person I want to kiss every New Year's Eve and every day. So I feel there's a lot of sadness that comes up for this I feel there's a lot of sadness that comes up for this feminine at this time of year. And yeah, and I think it's just natural when you feel that way about someone, you're like, oh God, well, they weren't kissing me. I wonder who they are kissing. Um, yeah. And then this one's just saying, don't worry, everyone's working out, take your time to heal. Right, okay. And that's interesting though. I feel that feminine might be quite mysterious because I don't remember pulling them, so well, we need to bring this to a close. So we need to bring this to a close. Yeah, I feel it's like this needs to come to some kind of closure. And both people want to move forward together that I'm picking up on. So, and like I said, I'm just sort of, you know, sorry, not sorry, but I don't tend to. It's quite interesting because the people that tend to come to me, I get all loads of different examples of people that I get all loads of different. I've got loads of different examples of people I work with. Right, some people are in contact with their twin flame. Some people haven't spoke to their twin flame for years or decades in some cases. And a lot of the time I'm helping people it's always with self-love, but I'm helping people, shine their light in their career and everything. But I don't tend to pick up on those ones as much when I do the general readings like this. I always pick up, it's always like too good to be true unions. Like I pick up on people close to union because I'm a union channel, do you know what I mean? Because my birthday numbers add up to the Four of Wands. So these ones might be not very helpful for people that feel like they're not close to a union or whatever, but that's why that card says twin flames, everything is possible. You don't know that that's not you. So, but yeah, anyway, I just felt the need to say that. So, oh, it's fucking hell, this is the card of the day. The Pisces card again, the forgiveness card, 23. So yeah, and I feel there's something in that I feel with that New Year card coming out, and we've had the Christmas one the other day too, and again, these cards don't come out all the time. It's and there was a Valentine's one that came out in the music one that I done. So it's like I feel before the end of the year, this masculine intends to come in and make contact. So it's a case of it feels like it's probably going to be a Merry Christmas or a Happy New Year. Kept saying Harry when Harry met Sally vibes. Choice and Gemini, and I always think it's funny. It's like this man's looking in the window. So yeah, somebody could just be creeping up on you out of nowhere actually. But it's wanted and empathy. Yeah, and so I really do feel there's going to be some deep conversations coming in there. The Mercury retrogrades is bringing about a lot of reflecting and forgiveness. Um, oh God, I've not seen this card in a while, but I don't know if that's what came up in this. I think it did. I think it's came up in both of them tonight. But yeah, this masculine could have. Oh my God, it's got a 31 on it too. Don't tell me somebody's fucking leaving somebody on Hogmanay and going to somewhere else. But it's like, look, that's the man's leaving. So this man is leaving that woman. And chemistry again. God, whatever that means. So, right. What's the likely result here then? I've just saw the very soon card and the yin yang and the honor your relationship. I'm seeing all the amazing cards. This is coming in hot. Emotions, clarity, engagement. Yeah, told you coming in hot. Somebody's coming in with a heart to heart, for a heart to heart. And it could lead to, I think it's more than likely this will lead to some literal engagement. As you'll know with this card, I don't often say that. Your love life's ascending to a higher level of commitment. It often just means it's like, look, it felt like this feminine didn't get anything in the past, or if you did, it was very fleetingly. And then they moved on to someone else because they were scared of the intimacy. But it feels like now this masculine's ready for it and they want it all. And things could move very fast here. So oh my God, especially because I just saw the commitment card with the ring again. So God, we might be channeling some Christmas and proposals or something. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. But that obviously isn't the case for everyone because but it could quite likely be the case for some because you could already have established something with your twin, but other people are, you know, releasing exes because that just came out. So, but yeah, love conquers all because it's true love. So whether, oh shit, there's illusion. Shit, there's a bit of what the fuck is going on with this one? But and that's peeking out too. So yeah, they are just really saying there is some karmic endings going on where people are leaving things that they thought were well, something that they thought was worth being in for a while anyway. If but it's like, you know, they're leaving some kind of illusion or something that wasn't real for true love. True love and love. You know what I mean? Love conquers all. And true love comes when you least expect it. Yeah. Like I said, this one feels like they're popping up on their twin. Um and it'll be when you least expect it. Yeah, it's too tempting. This masculine's too tempted to come in, but it's not a bad thing. And yeah, they're coming in for reconciliation. So yeah, keep an open mind and openness. So the feminine, that's just saying for the feminine, just to stay open, keep an open mind. Just you do you, enjoy your Christmas. It's a very strong past life connection. You've known each other before, but this can also just mean you've known each other in the past, and that's why, you know, oh my God, yeah, both they say. Someone, sorry, my words are going now. So, but I feel this person's words are it's like they're going to have a lot of words, and then they're just going to I feel someone's going to have a lot of words and someone's going to be left speechless. That's what I'm feeling here. I think it's going to be by the change in the person. Someone from your past is returning to your life and past life relationship. So yeah, it's a strong, that could be the thumbnail too. Right, anyway, I'm fucking knackered now and I feel no wonder these are intense messages, but this masculine wants to come in. One last time, you were the best thing in my life. Strong statement. And just being new is intoxicating. So that was the problem. This masculine, same thing I get sick of saying, the masculine didn't know the difference between love and lust. So you maybe just had really hot sex or something and they just thought you don't get the dream with everyday life, but you do. You do with twin flames. And you speak to me through music. And I remember every detail of that day and I wish I treated you better. And I'm grateful for a spiritual lesson. I'm waking up. I know I messed up everything. And finding out the truth crushed me. And that's always about awakening. And sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, but we have got, I'm not available again here, right? So it's like, but we've also got the bury myself and work to forget you. That's already came out, you know, in the other cards. But whether or not this person is with somebody now or this is past energy, like I'm leaving it on this one. I love you. And that's what I think I just channeled there, that I think the feminine's going to be speechless. I don't think this masculine has ever said anything remotely like this to this feminine. And if they have, I feel that they might have said it drunk in the heat of the moment or something, but that's why I felt I was feeling this energy of being speechless. Like it's something this feminine's waited on a very long time. But you're coming out of separation because separation reverse. Right, okay. And they might be coming in playful too, because they're pulling me to that, but yeah. They're coming in playful, but they're going to be saying that at some point. Anyway, please like, comment, subscribe, book your own, like, oh god, depending on you're watching this, if you order unlisted reading on Wednesday, which is now today, because it's my 25 to 1, I will get you, try to get you, I will get you before Christmas. Otherwise, unlisted videos will be delivered at some point in January when I get back to work. Could be as late as mid-January, so you do you, boo, and I'm doing me. Blown out the candle. See you later. Somebody could have said you do you, boo. I say it now and again, but anyway, bye.